Today I am going to show you the popliteal fossa. The popliteal fossa is a diamond shaped structure or depression lie just behind the knee joint. So that popliteal fossa lie in between the lower part of the femur and the upper part of the tibia. So it look like a diamond shape. It has a boundary. So superolateral boundary, it is formed by the bicep femoris, and superomedial boundary is formed by the semitendinosus muscle. This is known as semitendinosus. It has a long tendon, and the semimembranosus. It is supplemented by the sartorius. This is sartorius muscle, and this is the gracilis and the adductor magnus muscle. So superolateral boundary of the popliteal fossa is formed by the bicep femoris muscle, and superomedially it is bounded by the semitendinosus, semimembranosus. This is known as semimembranosus. Semimembranosus lies just beneath the semitendinosus muscle. Okay, and supplemented by the sartorius muscle, and this is the gracilis muscle, and this is the adductor magnus muscle. Now come to the inferolateral boundary. So its inferolateral boundary is formed by the lateral head of gastrocnemius and supplemented by the plantaris muscle. Now see, this is the plantaris muscle, which has a very small belly, and this is the long tendon of the plantaris muscle. Okay, and the inferomedial boundary is formed by the medial head of gastrocnemius. So now once again I repeat the boundary of the popliteal fossa. So the superolaterally it is bounded by the bicep femoris, and superomedially it is bounded by the semitendinosus. This is the semimembranosus, and supplemented by the sartorius and gracilis, and this is the adductor magnus muscle. Inferolaterally it is bounded by the lateral head of gastrocnemius and supplemented by the plantaris muscle, and inferomedially it is bounded by the medial head of the gastrocnemius muscle. Now come to the roof of the popliteal fossa. The popliteal fossa is formed by the, now see, this is the roof of the popliteal fossa. The roof of the popliteal fossa is formed by the deep fascia, or you can say popliteal fascia, and the superficial fascia, and that roof is contains the small saphenous vein, peroneal communicating nerve, and the posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. And now see, this is the posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh and the posterior division of the medial cutaneous nerve of okay. Now come to the floor of the popliteal fossa. The floor of the popliteal fossa formed by the from above downward. First of all, you see, this is known as popliteal surface of the femur, and the capsule of the knee joint and the fascia covering the popliteus, as well as the small part showing here. This is known as oblique popliteal ligament. The oblique popliteal ligament is a degenerated part of the adductor magnus muscle. Content of the popliteal fossa. The popliteal fossa contains the tibial nerve, and this is the common peroneal nerve. So this is the sciatic nerve. That sciatic nerve is divided into two parts near the upper end of the popliteal fossa. So this is known as common peroneal nerve, and this is known as the tibial nerve. And now come to the next content of the popliteal fossa. This is known as popliteal vein, and this is known as the popliteal artery. So popliteal vein and popliteal artery and the terminal branches of the sciatic nerve, this is known as common peroneal nerve, and this is the tibial nerve. So these are the content of the popliteal fossa. Along with the tibial nerve, common peroneal nerve, and the popliteal vein, its tributaries, and the popliteal artery and its branches, some other contents is also present in the popliteal fossa, that is known as posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh and the genicular branch of the obturator nerve and the popliteal lymph nodes. Thank you.